Big. Monkey wants to start at the back? Question mark.
Okay. So,
He's probably saw the alternate strategy for like, I don't know,
So
hard
we're not doing an
softs
intro
and then
then?
thought,
Funky
oh,
does this
we
intentionally.
just
do
start
the
talking.
intro.
Well,
Do the
we
intro.
were already live.
Just go.
But welcome to Japan.
It's
I'm
lights
Loki.
out.
I'm
Nowhere we
joined.
go.
Apparently, I'm joined by Radicus. If you didn't hear him, I stopped because he was talking. Maybe he didn't take his box. I don't know. Who knows? And I'm joined with Legend. Yeah, Japan today. Interesting race. Not always that easy to overtake.
What do you mean? This track is overtake galore.
If you want to die, yes. Track penalties shouldn't be a big issue in this race, so it's gotta be finished on track probably. We are joined today by two D2 driver who passed their D1
How
test.
dare you?
Yeah. That would be Nicholas and Alfie.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the people at the booth. I was like, wait.
No.
Whoa.
No. On track.
On track.
Oh.
Listen.
Have you not seen there's two new faces on the track?
No. I mean, who's Kip the Hippo?
He's been in here. I don't even know when he's been in here, but he's been in here for a while.
Jesus.
I don't keep up with these things. He's even first to start a lap.
Anyway, sorry, I interrupted Loki. You did,
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
yeah, I'm sure. It was like 5
Nothing
minutes ago.
important to
already
say.
I cut you off. Probably forgot. Five Clown's about to start his lap. I
Yes.
think we should ride on board with him.
Oh no, Ted
He
goes
actually
into the
finally
pits.
said it.
Alright.
It's Nicholas first.
Gets
to
a
settle
horrible
up.
exit out of the last turn. Here goes Five Clown down the straight. DRS wide open.
He's on an out lap.
No, he's on hot lap.
Yeah, but he's behind. Nicholas at first. As far as I know.
Who cares? It's Five Clown. You gotta watch Five Clown.
No, he'll mess up his lap anyway.
Oh man. So, Nicholas on the straight. Let's see what he can do in his first D1 race. By the way, he's
Yeah,
not
keep an eye on
he's not changing completely. He's still gonna finish the D2 season. Same with Alfie.
These are just to test where they're at right now for D1. Just
And
testing
Nicholas would have won
waters.
26.4.
So what can Tazonic do?
126.9.
Who else we got? We got a Red Bull. Kip. Coming through.
Kip the Rhino on the mediums. He's gonna cross the line. Oh, he's gonna go
Nope.
into the pits. See, I told you,
Kip
just
the
ride on board
Rhino.
with Five Clown. He's gonna go to the last chicane
Jesus.
now. He brakes very late.
Yeah, he's
Cuts
very
the
slow.
Cuts the curb nicely. It's a decent exit. This is a 125. Okay, maybe it's not a
can't get-
125. He must have done something wrong because that's a shit lap.
I can't
Bottom
get
English.
over Kip the Rhino. God damn it.
Saxman. He's also off the pace on the. Oh no, he's actually. Brando goes 0.02 of a second quicker than his teammate.
Yeah. Yep. His goal today is to beat 5 rounds, so. And
Oh, also,
Butler,
some
with a
news on Brando was on
126.9.
the on
I think
subject
Brando's
of
goal for
Brando.
today was for me to check the audio box.
Well, this is the last race of Brando's season.
Might even be the last race of his career.
It might as well, yeah. As
Well, Brando
He
should love
messaged me
this
saying
track,
it is.
as well as 5.
He hates his
Both are
track. He
weeks.
says he's gonna probably crash out at some point. So we won't expect him to ruin his day.
Oh, Whitemeat's about to start a lap.
Taz FW's on a lap.
Taz FW on the mediums.
Can he go quicker than Saxman on the mediums?
And starting on mediums on this track is actually very helpful. I did that strategy in D2, and the mediums are not that much slower than the softs. But in the end of the race you get a lot more speed because you have fresh softs and the other half old mediums. So if TazFW can make this work on the mediums, he could be in for a good race.
Yep.
That was great, Legend. Just out of nowhere. Yep. 5 seconds silence. Yep. Oh yeah, by the way, Legend is fired because he didn't make it rain. It's his fault. And D2.
I'm not the weatherman, like I said.
Doesn't matter. He's fired.
Like, Jesus.
Did you say make it rain?
I need rain.
No.
Oh, Brackish has woken up. Good morning, Brackish. Thanks for joining us.
Was he hibernating? No.
So TazFW could make P6. It theoretically would be enough, but still more people to come.
Only 2 people are going out there, so if he can hold on to it. Let me dive into the pits. We got Kip the Hippo just started a lap. I think Tazonic was doing a practice start there. No idea what he was doing.
My
And
heart
these
is great
guys are now
again.
dead.
Hello,
Okay, no.
Butler in the stream. Thank you for joining us, JC Butler 99.
Shouldn't he be racing? I'm glad you're here. Anyways. So at the moment, not really much action. Miguel is on a lap.
So is Kip. Come to the end of his lap now.
Okay.
Kip the Rhino, apparently.
Jesus.
So 127.365. So Zonic's done a lap on the softs, but now I'm going to do a lap on the mediums. That makes no sense.
What makes no sense?
Tazonic did his first lap on softs, and now he's doing a lap on mediums.
If he wants to. His choice.
He's not going to find no pace.
Ooh, Miguel loses it. And loses his lap.
Yeah, 28.7.
Yeah.
No fuel to go again.
He lost about
Looks
at
like
least a second.
It looks like it does have enough fuel to go again, so...
Yeah, but I'm not sure if ERS will be enough.
He'll gain some through the hairpin, so it might just have enough.
Yeah, but it costs time, so...
Nah, yeah, he's giving up on it.
1/10 can be enough to get kicked out.
Tazonic is a 10-foot up.
Ooh, and
Well, yeah,
Sonic is a
10
bit slidey here.
Yeah,
Is he doing a Tokyo drift?
I think yeah, he's definitely coming in his lap. He's in his lap, I think.
X-Man on another run. Coming through R2-D2.
Who the hell's R2-D2 now?
The corner.
Oh. Saxman just lock up a bit there.
Shouldn't cost him too much though. And P5. 127 flat. Good lap here. And Miguel Pitts. He's definitely gotta get out again.
So it's just Tazonic again now. He's 2 tenths off his time. He's gone faster than his soft stint. At least he went slow on purpose on his soft stint.
If he got purposely slow on his soft stint, then
Like he might have done
that's
what
a
some people
good
did
medium stint.
and just but it depends if he doesn't mess up through spoon and also the chicane at the end of his lap is very hard to get right. Yeah, he's messed up in spoon. Get some of his time if he can get this nailed.
We'll see. And nope, so close.
Just
so close.
Yeah, just off his time. I mean, he still has enough fuel to go again, so he can improve.
But it costs his tire life, so.
True. Brando is coming to the end of his lap again. His first soft stint. This is his second soft stint. Oh no, this is his best. Oh yeah, this is his second soft stint. My bad.
So do we see an improvement? And yes, we do.
4 tenths.
P4.
Very nice lap.
Good lap.
Now, everyone below the top 10 have, or from P9 downwards, have come out. Alfie's on the left as well, so keep himself
Sonny
in.
runs wide. Breaks up his lap. So he will have to start on either on softs. But maybe he'll... I think he wanna run again. He tries to save ERS. Let's see if the Sonic can make it. Kept invalidated. So at the moment, Miguel and Whitemeat are out. Kip is on the hot seat.
Miguel's going again on the mediums.
FW retired from the session.
In the picture, I think.
That's brave.
He might be aiming for P11 here, maybe.
He might fall down there, yeah. Because T5 and Kip have basically the same time.
Miguel, I don't think he's going to stretch anymore on those mediums because he's gone mediums. I don't think they're going to help him here.
For me, for some reason, his mediums say they're 0 laps old. What is...
Yeah, that they
Definitely
were.
Some magic from Miguel.
Yeah.
Those tires are just not wearing.
At the start of the game, we had the opposite. You gain 2
Bonos, my
laps,
tires ain't
new
wearing.
tires in one.
I was telling Nick is just up on his time, but he ran out of fuel on the last line.
He might make it. I actually think he should make it
Is
because
Miguel looking good through the last chicane. He's gonna come across the line now. Take a nice tight line, gain as much time as he can. So he's gonna be in the top 10.
7.
It's a good lap.
Was Alfie's currently right now, but firstly it is 5 and White Meat.
And
White Meat
Kip and
can't
White Meat
improve.
are both out.
5 does move up, but Alfie's 6 tenths up on his time. This could challenge Nick here again.
So where did he end up?
Settles
I
for
think.
P2.
So we seriously got the D2 drivers in P1 and 2 at the moment.
This is why they should move up, guys. Look at the gap, dude. Oh god.
Well, we still have a Saxman
That's
who
true.
did medium run.
That's true.
So I still think Saxman is the one for pole.
I mean, he's 5 tenths off these guys.
Yeah,
You
on
at
mediums.
least get a 1.3 advantage from the sauce, right?
I don't think it's that much.
1.3, 1 second? I don't know.
I
Don't
think it's
worry
under
about
a second. At least I didn't look, to be honest, but it
Not
didn't
either,
feel that
'cause
much slower.
It was wet quali when I did mine, so and then I crashed
It wasn't
out.
wet enough though. Didn't even rain in Q3.
I know, but it was still enough to fucking be wet.
It was moisturized. It's a difference.
Okay.
The sea is wet.
So what are your predictions for the top 3?
Saxman P1. Easily.
For quali, when does Saxman ever get pulled? Please lecture me on this.
Today.
I'm
No,
gonna
he has a
say.
fair point.
I'm gonna say. I really want to go with Nicholas or Alfie, to be honest. I feel like they're just gonna
Yeah.
snatch pole here.
I don't think.
I don't think
Pole,
they
but
have the race.
top
I don't
three.
think they have the race pace of some of these drivers, but their quali pace is really up.
You'll wait. You'll wait.
You'll eat your words. You will eat your words.
Yeah. It's the same.
Their
like
race
with
pace
Bud Love.
is just as strong as their quali. It's bad. Well, Nick's is meh. If he gets in traffic, he's fucked.
Actually, Alfie's race pace is better.
But D1 is much more clean than D2, so it should be fine in that regard.
Hopefully they settle right in. I mean, quali, I have no doubt that they can do great times. So
They're
I'm looking for
fast.
one of them to be. I'm looking for one of them to be up there. And I don't know. I think pole though we have to consider 5 Clown. I mean, he got that into practice early, so he's got the extra fresh
Clown.
softs.
Atalonic's already binned it at that fast left. He must have clipped the curb.
I mean, don't forget, Furries are very fast at Suzuka. So
Oh my god, dude.
Today we're really going in on people.
They...
Legend is dying.
That's what I saw in his helmet then. The freaking ears. God.
yeah, I mean, yeah.
Oh no. This isn't going
Wait,
to end
5
well.
Clown doesn't even watch the stream, so it's okay.
He will now.
Unless you tell him to.
Church bans us.
Just in case you're watching 5 Clown. Hi 5 Clown, love you. Just kidding, bye.
Shouldn't it be Fur Clown? Just because he's a furry and he's a clown.
For fuck's sake.
Yeah, sure. So here he comes around turn 1, 2, and 3, or whatever, into the S's. Oh,
He bins it.
He's bins
Like a
binned
clown.
it.
God damn it, Legend.
He's clowned it.
Go back to the circus.
Must have been a furry patch on the grass, or on the track. Caused his
He
car
must have saw,
to...
he must have saw the furry carnival and thought, oh, I'll go there.
Oh, he's going again! He's going into the wall! Oh! Might have damaged his wing there.
Maybe.
As Nick invited, it goes too wide. He's also in the gravel and spun it too. freaking fives that always fall over the goddamn track.
I'm just gonna start speaking German now.
Suspend is a 126.5. But it was a 126.8.
What was that pronunciation of the 8?
8.
What? Lacey goes P2.
You gotta get that T in it for the 8. Yeah.
This commentary gets worse than the real F1. Jesus.
Mate, it's just the banter bus that's on the track. What do you
Yesterday
mean?
they talked about cheese. Like, why do you talk about cheese? There's a qualifying going on.
Oh,
Today it's furries.
6.9.
Damn it.
So Total Wolf fired a warning to George. Apparently, if he gets involved in incidents like that again, he'll be racing in the Renault Clio Cup instead.
Did you really do that?
Yeah. Which I find kind of harsh, but I mean, at the end of the day, you know how competitive Toto is. He wants...
Yeah, but it wasn't George's fault.
He isn't, but the fact
all.
that George is a Mercedes Junior plays into this.
Yeah.
But it
He
wasn't
must have
George's
got the
fault.
seat, so
No, I know. I'm not saying it was George's fault.
It doesn't
That's a
make
great
any
lap by
sense.
Miguel. I mean, it does
Yeah,
make
that
sense
is
because why wouldn't
astonishing.
Toto be upset? One of his drivers didn't finish the race. He's trying to win a constructors championship.
Yeah, but then
He doesn't want
piss
one
on
of his junior
Bottas.
drivers to be trying to going for a move on his driver.
I mean,
Well,
he
if
doesn't
he's
want to show
slow-
favouritism either to George Russell to Bottas, so yes.
And of course, Russell goes for the move. He needs to prove something.
Don't tell B that. I'm cool with it. Tell Toto, man.
Yeah,
You're both
I know
German.
that.
You should be able to talk it out.
He's not German, he's Austrian. There's a
Oh
big
yeah, that's
difference.
right. Sorry.
Calling me an Austrian.
Ostrich.
I mean,
The only thing worse you could call me is French. Never call a German French. That's never gonna end well. Who's next on track? Here we got Nicholas Outlap, Pit, yeah. No one. That's
I
nice.
think it's just Nick. Miguel should be coming in this lap, so yeah, I think it's just Nick.
Yeah. The
Anybody
other
want to
German-
talk through Nick's lap? Anybody want to like?
Oh no, we won't have any viewers anymore.
Oh,
Because Nicholas is racing now in D1.
yeah.
He was
Sad.
a very
That streak
consistent
of the
viewer.
main subscriber is gone.
Hashtag sad. So, starting his lap.
No good views.
Let's go through a whole lap with Nicholas then. Turn 1 and 2. I think it's 2 turns. You brake in the middle of the corner. Good exit here. Through the S's, doesn't touch the curbs. That's all depending on the setup, if you can touch the curbs or not.
You don't want to touch any curbs except for the third curb. You can try and get a snap of it.
With my setup, I could go over them. Here, you basically don't brake at all. Shift down, that's all. And lift, of
The
course.
engine brake technically.
Yeah, but you don't hit the brakes. The
No,
hairpin,
yeah,
late
it is engine brake.
apex,
That's the whole point of engine braking. You
short
don't
shifting,
hit the brake.
that you get good traction here. And then basically the rest is only spoon, then a long straight.
You want to keep to the same line here. You don't want to
Yeah.
twitch your line, otherwise you lose a lot of time.
And you usually go a bit more on the inside. And now flat out through R2D2.
Damn it, dude! It's not R2D2.
Through chicane. Again, short shift, it's very slippery here. And then you make a 126.6.
Decent.
Not a
Right, but
bad lap.
Alfie still hasn't exited his pit box.
Oh, he needs to start from P10 so he can win.
Is that what he's doing?
Maybe, I don't know.
Is he trying to do a D2 shot here? Or has he gone for the piss and then just not came back? Has he got locked in his bathroom and just can't open the door?
Ooh, Tasonic touches the grass and spins, but doesn't touch the wall.
Got Butler 3 temps off on his time. This could get
Beautifully over the curbs here.
a Ferrari 2-3 baby.
Stakes it very well to the inside. And a 126.668. Come on, Butler, so close. To the
Not
perfect
close.
number.
The lovely number of 666.
Best number. Just a fact. Brando is on an outlap.
Oh, Alfie has exited the pit lane finally.
Well, maybe he only had one soft left, so only one run here.
Oh yeah,
no
he did-
mistakes
he
allowed.
did use one in Q1 actually.
I think, if I'm mistaken, we got Legacy next. But Legacy is validated. Thanks.
My style is saying I bet Miguel spin first lap.
So,
Poor Miguel. Poor.
Miguel now through Spoon. A little bit of a lock-up.
We'll go ball with the man that's apparently going to spin lap 1.
Again, just R2D2.
It's not R2D2.
It's always
Show
R2D2.
me on the track guide that corner's R2D2.
Yeah, it says beep beep. And Miguel can't improve on his time.
God damn it, dude.
Oh. So TSFW on a lap as well, but there are others. He was on an out lap.
Brando is coming for the last chicane.
And Brando goes P7, Tasonic is
Decent lap for
next.
Brando.
Tasonic goes P5.
I think we got Legacy. It's coming through. We'll see if he's up on his time or down on his time. He is 1 tenth quicker.
That was a beautiful chicane.
He cut the shotgun.
He cut the chicken. And P4. In the end, Saxman on his pole lap.
And also Alfie is behind him too, so this is who can dominate Q2?
Q3.
Oh, Q3, my bad. Thought this is Q2.
And Saxman
And time goes quick.
P2.
He can't beat it. What can Alfie do?
Alfie P4.
Settles for P4.
Very good, very good. So the D2 guys looking good.
T2 guys are split by a 10th from each other.
And 5 crown 962C. Stays P10. And Brando invalidated.
As Nick and Alfie are showing the pace that they have.
Yeah. So that's qualifying. Done. Miguel numero uno. Saxman P2. Pass of
If I
W.
was in here, I'll
P3.
be battling no one.
Pass P3.
Shite at
The
Japan.
D2 driver Alfie gets P4, P5 Legacy, then Nicholas, Sonic, Butler, Brando, and 5 Crown. Both Alphas round up the top 10.
So Miguel is looking strong for this race.
He is, yes.
I think everyone's starting on soft except Saxman's on the mediums, I think.
Test of W.
Oh, Saz will be on the mediums as well?
Yep.
Oh yeah, he is in it, yeah.
And I think there was another one. I'm not sure. Saxman, I think. Oh no, Saxman, Pass, and
it could have
who
been
else was it?
5, but I don't think it would have been 5.
No, I don't think. Maybe I'm thinking of Test Sonic, because he tried to.
Maybe. I know someone tried, but they backed out.
So Miguel on pole.
Yeah.
Saxman P2, so yeah, look for Saxman in the race to really put the pressure on Miguel.
Yeah, I think he's starting on the mediums as well, so if he can keep up with that, Miguel on the softs.
I think all top 3
maybe
are on the
even-
mediums.
All of them? I don't is
Taz
Miguel-
of
Could have been
W,
Miguel, yeah.
isn't
Taz of W,
Taz of
definitely.
W on mediums
Definitely.
as well? So
Definitely.
yeah, I think
Yeah.
all 3 of them. So that's
Oh,
going to
Miguel
be
as well.
interesting. This
So
is not
Miguel
going
was
to go
also-
well for the soft runners.
Well, the
Oh,
good
it
thing
says
is if you're in
both
front,
Taz and
you don't
Saxman,
get...
so I'm guessing that's for the mediums. I think both Taz and Saxman will be on the mediums, is what
The
they're
good
saying.
thing is if you're in front and are on mediums, you don't get caught up in the traffic. If there's no safety cars, of course.
No, they're going to really need to work on getting out of Sector 1. Okay, I know Saxman's going to want to put the pressure on Miguel. He might try to get by him on the start.
Yeah.
Yeah, just hopefully these guys can keep it clean for the S's, because
And through turn 1.
first lap
Turn
they
1
are,
is
they are
really
going to be
awkward.
slow, yeah. Also that fast right-hander, you might see people brake in a bit more for that fast right, where you don't have to brake at all. Could see people just braking out because tyre temps are not right.
Yeah. As we wait
as
for the
we wait
people
to get set going again.
to make their setups or race strategy.
A lot of strategies they can use here. There's
Would
the
you
soft
guys
medium,
predict
there's
any
the soft
safety
hard,
cars?
hard medium.
Don't use soft hard because there's no point. Soft medium go easy.
They
Are you
don't
guys
go easy.
predicting any safety cars?
They do
or-
go easy.
Then you guys don't drive fast enough.
Yeah, it is the top 3 then. Top 3 are on the mediums.
The medium soft and the soft medium is definitely the preferred strategy,
And I
but
think
soft hard,
I saw
soft hard
Kip
is another good
on
strategy
the-
as well. It does work.
So,
It really depends on how you drive.
right.
Yeah, definitely.
Funky's the only person outside the top 10 to be on softs. Everyone else is on mediums. And then the top 3 are on mediums and everyone else is on softs. That is going to be a mixed strategy. So the top 3 are going to be pitting at the same time. So could you see people like Alfie, Legacy, Nick splitting up these guys? Or do you think these guys will walk away with it?
I
It's
think
definitely possible
Alpha
that
Legacy,
they can stay up.
they could yeah, put a nose in there, especially to start.
Yeah, like, I think the inside line is better for traction, but the outside line is better for the line going into turn 1, so it'll be interesting to see what the getaway is like for all these drivers. Obviously Alfred is starting on the second row in D1. He's got a good chance to get up there.
Just don't try to go 3 wide because that's not gonna go well. It looks like it fits, but with the turn it's just not going to work.
If I was Alfred now, I wouldn't overthink a move, just do what you do best, pick them off one by one at a good opportunity of overtaking, and then you should be fine. Don't be too aggressive for the first lap because you never win lap 1. Same with Nick. Nick could also get up there too. Starting 6th. There's got Legacy behind him, then he'll be behind Alfie. So if he can take over a Legacy lap 1, he'll be over the back of Alfie. Unless Alfie gets a good start as well on these medium guys.
We'll see what's gonna happen. Very shortly.
Yep. As it looks a bit cloudy in sector 1.
Yeah, but there shouldn't be any rain. I think.
No, yeah, it just looks a bit cloudy. I think it was just all dry. I think someone said. I think it was Butler that said we are getting joined by Brackish and Cottony. So they'll be running off the last. So
Yep. So I'm gonna go to the middle again.
I got the start. We'll get the telemetry on. And we'll get the positions on.
And the lights are off. The drivers are off.
Miguel gets a good start.
And
So
the
does
first
Sackman.
one, who was that? Him?
That was
Kip.
Kip.
Just
As Alfie's
spins
already in
out.
the turn.
And
Alfie's
crash
already
in
in
the
second.
middle.
Miguel
Renault involved. Killer, I think,
in
involved.
sector 1.
Butler was involved.
Yeah, Alfie into P2 then. Chasing
start.
down Saxman.
But at the back we had a lot of trouble in the midfield.
Butler is disconnected. Sure, I'll get him an invite.
Yeah. Thanks. And Saxman is P1 and Alfie goes for a move here. On the inside, but now Saxman has the inside. Still side by side.
Okay, maybe you
Gonna try and
invite him.
get
I
it for
don't have him on friends list
And
actually.
Saxman pushes
I'll
Alfie
do
onto
it,
the
I'll do it, I'll
grass
do it.
and stays in front for
Yeah, one
now.
of you guys, Loki, can you invite him? Because I don't have him on my friends list. Let me invite him from the
I've added
game.
him, I've added him.
Okay, nice.
And I think Legacy's gonna try and get a move on Miguel here as well, but Miguel is
Saxman.
quite, Legacy almost backs the back end of Miguel.
So the big question is, can Alfie
And Taz has got past Legacy now,
keep?
but there's a stock up at the back, White Meat. Okay, no, White Meat jumps into the pits.
And yeah, Marlon,
Killer was stuck on the track.
Pasonic, all in the pits, Kip as well. So 4 guys
Yeah,
in
this
the
will
pits.
obviously in the incident. Someone's had a bit of a mistake here. A little time and
Alfie
messed up
right
here.
on the back of Saxman. He has the fasten tires.
Yep.
But it's still
Well, but
Saxman we're talking about, so big
Saxman
respect here.
can
And
be
there was a
defensive.
spin from Legacy.
Oh,
Legacy spins it.
That Brackish has gone in turn 1. And Legacy has spun it on the hairpin. Thank you. Oh, Marlon's lost it too by himself.
A lot of
Yes,
instabilities
it's-
here in this race. As Saxman and
Killer's
Alfie
getting past Butler's AI. Butler's still not yet to join.
and Saxman and Alfie both making a gap.
2 seconds to the guy behind, which is Miguel.
So for about
Brando's
11 laps we could get a good
moved up
fight.
a lot of positions as well. And why everyone stops and position changes over here.
yeah, it's not looking like Alfie's gonna get by Saxman. He's gonna
Alfie
have to
can
stay
stick
behind and
with
hold
him.
on. He can definitely stay within the DRS. I think that's what I would do if I were Alfie.
Yeah,
and try to go
'cause
for an
obviously
undercut. He can get the track position
yeah, he
later
is.
on. Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna be hitting early, so if we can stick with him, and I hope when he goes on the mediums that he gets a good outlap.
The problem is
On
if
him.
he stays too close, that dirty air is really bad around here, especially through the asses.
True.
And that will cost Ty life.
Alfie has a bit of an advantage though, because he has raced this track like less than an hour ago, maybe more than an hour ago actually, maybe.
And Nicholas in the midfield, P5 at the moment.
Yep, he is.
Funky already
Under
up to
ahead,
P6.
from behind. Yeah.
Give it a lot of
P6
track
from-
chaos here.
From P13 to P6, so he's had a good start. Courtney's made a lot of positions as well.
And SFW already with a penalty. Yeah, and Saxon
Ooh,
is
that's
now
just,
making a gap.
This is a track where you can easily avoid time penalties.
Yeah.
Getting
Yeah.
one this early is definitely going to hurt Taz FW's chances.
And Brando gets overtaken
Like-
by Nicholas. So Nicholas P4.
He's got a medium runner ahead of him now, so it should be an easy catch.
Brando has the engine glitch for me.
That's always nice. And Funky is right at the back of Brando.
As Wipe Me on Tazonic, Wipe Me, I'll be trying to fancy it go. No, he's a bit too far back going into turn 1.
Brando seems to be struggling a little bit. And we got a yellow flag. Caused by Killer, not sure what happened.
Sector 1. Maybe
Yeah,
they
Killer got
touched
wind
the
damage.
passes.
Yeah, he touched the curb, I think, and just lost it.
And Courtney 3 seconds.
Well, surprised to see penalties so early here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, maybe.
they must be fighting so hard side by side that they're just not thinking about track limits.
Well, Marlon has
As we
retired
got
in
our
the
first
pits.
return to the
Yeah.
pitch, yeah.
He would have almost been lapped. Wow. Unlucky
Oh,
day
and
for
Alfie's
Marlon.
really close, actually. And
Yeah,
he
Alfie
has a
went
look.
Go
And
ahead.
That's
he
what he did
overtakes
is
him. But Saxman comes back on
Saxman
him.
wasted his ERS.
Yeah, and he came back and took the position again.
But his experience definitely paid off there. Saxman knowing exactly where to put his
Yeah.
car
Yeah.
and where to take him back.
I think Alfie also went a bit wide going into turn 1. He didn't take the line he really wanted to take, which
Yes.
gave Saxman the opening window again.
And Killer with a 3-second
And,
time
like-
penalty. What the hell is happening here?
If you don't go for the space, then you're no
Oh.
longer a racer. as the grid
And
can work
Alfie
as a-
has picked up a penalty as well.
Oh.
So
No
Saxman
penalties.
can definitely breathe a little bit more, but he's gonna want to save some of that ERS. I'm not sure why he burned so much so quickly. I mean, he didn't need to. Maybe he thinks
Killer
he can
retired
clear
as well.
Alfie, but
Yeah.
Killer retires in the pits, so now we got Kip the
looking for
Rhino
these guys
rounding
on
up
the
the back of
opening
the
laps.
field.
And Nicholas in a
He's
three-way
got
fight.
Legacy.
With
Yeah,
Funky
you might
and
see
Funky.
Legacy. Nicholas might get past Miguel here. Go for DRS straight.
A little bit of a
As
lock
we
up
like to
from
call him,
Miguel.
Mr. Prickles.
Mr. Prickles.
As Miguel's going a bit defensive, trying to get the optimal line. He's got the fastest lap of the race, so he's definitely flying.
Yeah.
Miguel doesn't know where to go.
Funky Cactus is waiting
Nicholas.
for the
Which way to
opportunity
go.
to thread the needle here.
Now through the S's.
It's behind. We got Taz versus Brando as well. Keep an eye on them as well.
So Saxman has a 7/10 gap at the moment, and it gets more through the corners. Ooh, and Miguel goes off.
Miguel, I think that was a spin on his part.
Yeah, he just
Yep.
went too wide.
Yeah, he has no damage.
He just basically went too wide.
That,
That's
that
all.
has unleashed Nicholas into fresh air.
And we got
trying
P2
to
and
down to
P3.
Alfie.
Nicholas and Alfie.
Yeah, good for the D2 lads.
Soon XT2 lads.
Oh, as Alfie picks up a penalty, which surprised because he didn't pick up one in D2, so he must have made a lot of mistakes.
Yeah, it was about a lap ago or something. So.
Well, you just tell me these things, okay? Shout them down the heads, I don't know.
We talked
Alfie
about
not in
it.
cruise control like he was last race.
As
He's got
Funky's
quite
looking
the
to
opponent.
go
Nicholas has a
for
look.
Nicholas.
Saxman.
Not close enough for Funky. Again, good job by Alfie to keep up with Saxman because he is one of the fastest, not if the fastest. With Plaid together, those two are fastest. And
Yep.
to keep up
I mean,
even
if
on different
Saxman-
tires, but still.
If Saxman does win this race, he definitely takes over the championship. It is 22 points in the championship now.
Still a long race to go, 20
So
laps.
Saxman has to win this race to get the lead of the championship, which I think he's leading it again. I think he's leading it at the start of the season, but then had a break and then Platinum took it.
Yeah, and you can see from the championship that those two are just miles ahead because both of them missed races multiple times. And they're still fighting for the championship.
Yep, 100%. As,
And close
Alfie is a lot
Alfie is
closer.
close, yes. Not close enough for now, but maybe with DRS.
he is pushing him away, but
Could be
think
close
he's got-
enough here.
yeah, he has more arrest than Saxman.
Yeah, it looks like he can overtake him here. Saxman might not give him too much of an issue this time, but he does almost the same thing again. Alfie a little bit
Yeah,
more
but this
aggressive
time-
He has hold it.
This time it didn't work,
managed
and
to
Alfie
tell-
is P1.
What I think they have to do now is build a 3-second gap, but I don't think that's going to be easy because these softs will be dropping off as we will have 2 laps to go until they have to pit.
Saxman can use this opportunity to save some ERS, which he has absolutely
And
none
5
of
down in the
right now.
pits. Comes out on mediums.
5 Clown putting on some new Clown shoes.
It's gonna be a long stint though.
Ooh,
Ooh,
lap 8,
and
mediums to the end. He's going to be
Nicholas
in
has
the
a little
mid-70s.
mistake here. But open it up for Funky. And Funky took the position.
Funky also is another one that has no ERS compared to Nicholas. These D1 drivers are not saving the ERS like these D2 ones are.
Yeah, and we got a lot of small battles going on. Mostly one-on-one.
He's probably going to go for the move.
Saxman looks like he can get the move done, but yeah, it looks like he has enough energy to do it as well. I think he's pushing
And
Alfie
he's
along
in
here.
his gearbox.
Yeah,
He's
Saxman
in
just
the
having
car.
some fun.
It is a safety car.
Ooh, and that
this
is
gonna
great
help
for
out Alfie.
White
Alfie.
meat. White,
this is
White
great
meat
for
has. If I was Alfie, I would definitely pit now. 'Cause
Saxman will have to go on hards here. I don't think he would stay out.
That's the question. Stay out, go in.
I mean, he has enough time to stay out, but depends
Putney,
how long the
Brackish
safety car is
goes in.
going to be out
Both on
for.
the hards.
And you can't take any risk at this point, and if you have the chance to get on tires and go to the end, you have to do it, and I think Saxman knows that. He might try to have some fun, though. He could just stay out, because we know Saxman, I mean, he was bump drafting Alfie, so he could just decide to stay out for fun. And hope that
No,
another
but it's
safety
still
car-
for
Alfie-
championship.
If Alfie does pit, he could come out P7. But
He
depends, I think
has
all
to
the
pit.
drivers behind him will pit anyway. So,
Alfie will put on some mediums, surely.
Yeah, definitely.
they
Funky,
will definitely get to the end.
great for Funky so far. This is really going to help him out.
Yeah, Funky, Nicholas as well. Brando. So
Now,
this
who
race
will
is up to the
stay
right
out?
strategy. If anyone.
Top 7 look like they all should pit, but maybe one of them will stay out.
Oh, Saxman almost runs it. I think he does hit Alfie. Those two almost
And
came together.
yeah,
but
both
yeah,
in
they
the
both
pits.
do come in.
So Alfie will go
Funky
most likely on mediums
run.
here. Yep,
I
mediums
think
for
Saxman
Alfie.
did hit Alfie there, just a little bit of a tap.
Yeah,
Saxman
everyone
getting
goes
held in the
pitting.
pits quite a bit. That was an extra 2 seconds almost.
I think he almost got jumped by Funky as well.
He almost
and
did.
Nick.
Nicholas has jumped Funky. That Williams pitbox working wonders for him.
I think Funky might have got hold up a bit from the guys exiting, like Alfie, for example.
Not to mention when Saxman came out, it bumped Funky's car back. So gotta love this game. That's for
The
sure.
Sonic pits as well, and that should be all pit stops done.
Yeah, Alfie is leading this pack then.
And everyone is on fresh tires. This is gonna be an
Everybody
interesting
Saxman
race.
is
ready to
not-
go to the end.
Saxman's not going to have a field day on those hards. Well, it depends if he can get them working enough.
He will have to get them warmed up quickly. I mean, I remember pitting here onto the hards. When you go take turn 1, you have no grip. So he's going to try to warm up those hards as much as he can, maybe do some burnouts. But I don't think he
Yeah,
should
those
have
hards.
too much trouble keeping up with Alfie. He might drop off a little bit early on, but he should come back later on in the race, if anything.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting
Really
to see
depends.
what happens. And you
Depends
can't
on how
count out
long
Nicholas and
it
Funky.
lasts.
Both have good pace, so
Yep, they
If
could attack
Saxman-
Saxman.
if Saxman
Also, can't
is gonna be
count
as
out
run with them.
Brando! Because he's on mediums and he's got 4 hard runners behind him, so Brando will be licking his chops trying to get a top 5 in his last race.
Yeah.
So looking at the chat, I mean, Style says, I can bet Miguel spin first lap, so I think he got that one down. So it's too bad we didn't see this earlier because we didn't bet anything on it, Style, so you don't win anything, unfortunately. You just win gratification for now.
You win a round of applause by no one.
JC Butler wants to see both Taz and Saxman on the podium, so looking unlikely at the moment.
Yeah.
Halo says penalty city. Yeah, surprising to see the penalties, and I mean that's definitely going to play into Saxman's advantage.
Definitely,
I can
yes.
check his warnings real quickly, and he has none. I mean,
Yeah.
I've raced with him here before, and pretty easy for both of us not to even get a single warning around here sometimes, as it's just one of those tracks where you don't really need to cut. I mean, the last chicane can be tough. It can be a bit too greedy, trying to cut too much
Yeah,
of the
it's-
track at the
And
last chicane.
the double right, maybe, when you go too wide. Go too fast into it. But that's basically it.
Yep.
The back straight in Japan reminds you of the back straight in Belgium. Because you could, if you're quite close to the guy ahead, you can take him over up the chicane, but it's a really pretty hard job to do.
You can, and then you also need to make sure you time it right, because if you get too close at 130R, you have to make a decision there. Do you back off? Do you try to go for it? And it's very tight. So if you have the right distance between you and the car behind, you can really take advantage
And
of
also
that slipstream around 130R
do
and make a
use
move into
that.
the chicane.
If you use the curve on the inside a lot as well, you do spin, so you could cause a collision by doing
Yes,
so.
that is very true.
And you'll get a hefty penalty for that if someone sends it in, which I think they would do if it ever happened.
Yes, Alfie is very fast. Can anybody tell me what assist Alfie uses? Does he use any assists? I'm guessing he uses line.
I think only traction and line.
And safety car is in this lap.
Oh,
Oh wait, no, he
He's-
didn't use traction. No, he used nothing, just
yeah.
line.
Oh, okay. So the Alfie, actually. Looking pretty good now. He's gonna lead the safety car restart.
Alfie Donkey Kong is what
Yeah.
everyone used to call him. When he
Isn't
first
it
made
that
that name. I don't know. When he first
And
made Alfie
here we
DK, everyone
go,
called him Alfie
Alfie.
Donkey Kong.
Good restart.
He didn't leave it too late.
So Alfie's
Or
gonna
didn't
push
go too
here
late.
as hard as he can, trying to break out of the DRS of Saxman. Very
Let's
nice
see any
line.
overtakes.
3-second gap possible.
Beautiful line by Alfie.
Five Crown pretty far back. I think he stopped again. Yeah, and Alfie seems to be able to make a gap already. Yellow flag.
That's five clown messed up again. Those new pair of wheels on working for him.
So 1 second gap is already done. Nicholas can't really close in on Saxman, but now he can a little bit.
Saxon hasn't got DRS when it
Well,
will be
no one
enabled,
has.
but
At the moment.
Alfie
But-
has used some of his DRS though, compared to the others. So if Saxon does come with a push, he probably won't be expecting it too much.
And 5 Crown can't get forward at all. I don't know why he's so slow.
As Miguel and Taz are switching positions, Miguel just got past Taz of there. As I think Butler has retired in the pits.
And I think 5 will as well. I don't know, he's really, really slow. Maybe he has a glitch of some kind, or...
Yeah, why is 5 driving like the safety car right now?
I don't know. 8th gear.
He's in 8th gear.
I think this is called a retirement. I think he's done with this race.
Well up in
Not
front,
sure
Alfie,
what
1.2
he's
seconds.
doing.
Had Nicholas 7/10 behind, then Funky and
Unless he's
Brando
like
already
on
as
low
well.
fuel mode.
Yeah,
There's
but
no
now-
way
yeah.
he's in low fuel mode. Like, surely he's not stuck in 8th gear, is he? I mean, I find it kind of weird that he's in 8th gear right now. Maybe he's just being a clown, living up to his name. But
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I don't really understand what he's doing here. It's quite odd.
And DRS is enabled.
Quite
The tricky thing is if he starts slow, he actually could cause another safety car.
This is very poor etiquette by 5 Crown right now. He needs to go
Yeah.
into the pits and retire the car.
The Saxman is now
Well,
into the DRS
except
range.
maybe he has a glitch because the game is weird and he really can't go faster.
It's possible. I would hope so. That he's probably
unless his
stuck in
wheel
8th
kind
gear.
of just DC'd, shift
Yeah,
up or
it
down.
is
here,
possible.
it's clear.
Definitely is possible. Looks like he's going to head into the pits now, and yeah, it looks like he will retire.
Depends if you shift down in the pit lane.
Maybe something on his wheel broke.
Yeah, it
Can't
seems
go
that he's
because of
stuck in
that.
8th gear. Yeah, it looks
Yeah,
like
then
he's
the
stuck in
game
8th
just-
gear.
Might
This
just be
is
his
very
wheel,
weird.
like his shifters on his wheel might have just given up on him.
Oh, and he's retired quite late. Is his car gonna come back out? No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, it is coming back out.
It
Yeah,
always does, but they pull off just immediately, so it's okay. The guy should get past him.
Now there will be a yellow flag here, so there
So
won't be any
this helps
overtaking
Alfie
allowed
to
for
not
the
get
moment.
attacked by.
Brando said I get in the way. Yes, he is, but he's ghosting.
AI just parks it into the corner now.
Yeah.
That's kind of dangerous.
And the top 4 are all in
As
the
the
DRS
AI
window.
has now disappeared.
And Brando is 2 seconds back of that.
And I think Alfie's losing pace here. I think
I'm not sure that he really loses pace. I think Brando's AI, and not Brando, sorry,
No, I
Five's
mean
AI irritated him. But we're on for a good race here at the front.
yeah, the top 4 are built a 2.4 second gap from Brando, so
At the
guys
moment,
are pulling
Saxman is leading, Nicholas P2, Funky P4, and Alfie would be P4 because of his penalties.
Yep.
So this can really bite him in the end, and probably we
A
will.
lot of dirt being kicked up
And
as
Miguel
Miguel
with a
picks up 3 second
3
time
second.
penalty. I think that's his second one.
Yes, it is. That's very surprising that you get 2 penalties.
He might be just pushing a bit too much, so he's not really thinking about track limits.
Yeah, the top 4, they're really in their own league at the moment.
Yeah, but both 2 D2 drivers are in the top 3 in a D1 race.
Yeah, they're basically D1 drivers. That's what everyone said.
It does show that like the gaps between D1 and D2 are very close to each other.
They are, yes, except for Saxman and Platinum. Those 2 basically are in their own league. And Funky
much like
goes by Nicholas.
If you mess up one corner in D2, it's like that's your chance of going to D1 gone.
It is very good. And yeah, you can see Saxman on his hearts still keeping up. No problem. And he actually doesn't need to make an overtake.
Take the opportunity to strike now.
Yeah, but you don't have to. Don't. Why push it? Why risk anything? Just stay there. And Courtney with a 3 second.
I think that's also his second one as well. But yeah, it's disappointing for Alfie though for getting a penalty.
We go again through Spoon. Everything is basically in one line at the moment. No really overtakes here. The gaps are quite wide, except for the top 4.
Top 4 sticking together right now, so that's not good news for Alfie, who's the only one with a penalty, and he's giving everybody DRS. So
we could see Alfie dropping backwards and then see Sax and the Funky take over him if they're both quite close to each other.
Yeah, but no one really can make even an attempt for an overtake at the moment. It's basically just driving behind each other. Tarsonic actually makes a little bit of ground good on TSFW. It loses a lot in the S's, but then gets it back later on.
One mistake from these top four would jeopardize the whole race at this point.
Yeah. Well, Nicholas already had a little mistake. That's how Funky got past him.
And it was in a big fortunate spin.
And Saxman is now only 3 tenths back, so he actually might have a chance with DRS to get in front. Let's see. He doesn't open DRS. That is interesting.
He's probably trying to keep Alpha guessing.
Saxman
Maybe
is
it was a
having fun here.
Well, maybe he pushed it and it didn't recognize it, and Sonic overtakes SFW into turn 1. Sonic, of course, with the medium tires.
Correct. Also, Courtney almost close to getting past Kip the Rhino. Apparently, that's what we're going with.
Maybe Saxman has a DRS fail and can't open it.
I'm so infectious. Alright.
I just thought he was going cornering with that, so yeah. As Nicholas has dropped off, actually.
Yeah, maybe.
Kind of mistake.
Maybe. And at the moment it's gonna be pretty close for a podium. At the moment he's not at a podium.
Okay.
So Alfie could keep the podium position here. But it's still 8 laps with this to go.
Yep.
Yeah, basically everything else is pretty spread out. We have
Nicholas has
Perez.
begun to fall off a little bit.
Yeah,
I think Saxman is trying to test Alfie's
SFW got a
driver
one.
awareness and
Another
racecraft,
penalty.
maybe.
Jesus.
Ooh!
moment
Saxman's
there
just
for
having
SW.
fun right now.
So SFW with 6 seconds, Scotney with 6 seconds, Miguel with 3, and Alfie with 3 seconds. Everyone else without any penalties.
I think Saxman might know that he might want Alfie's to win on track and then just take the place up from penalties, maybe.
Yeah, it looks like what Saxman's doing. I think he's just having some fun at the moment. He doesn't need to push too hard. He's not under threat as long as he has DRS. And his tires are only becoming more superior. As Funky absolutely has no ERS left. He's absolutely drained the battery.
Yeah, he's really trying to stay there.
So he does
Stay
not
with
really
them.
pose any threat to these top 2. It's just the penalty that is going to
Okay, now
promote
DRS is
Funky
open.
as it stands.
Saxman's not using overtake though, so I think he's
Saxman
trying to save
is
some-
certified chillin'.
Yeah.
as Nick has
Yeah,
pretty
Nick
much
has
dropped off.
really, really far. It's no damage, no visible one.
I think his tyres are just too hot
Yeah.
from from behind this train for a long period of time.
And maybe the setup isn't really tire friendly.
Maybe. This could be one of Nick's weaker tracks. As we saw in G2, he did make quite a few mistakes of his own and also got involved in an incident. Sadly for him.
So come on, Saxman, we want to see some action. That's not what I meant.
Saxman.
That's not what I meant.
Taking a little bit too much curb there, and he's able to control the car. Now that's put Funky all over the back of him, but Funky is not really in a position where he can overtake Saxman at this point, so...
Yeah, there is not really DRS left, and DRS is also available for Saxman, so...
He's gonna put some pressure on Alfie.
Ooh, little look,
I
but
think it's...
stays out
I
of
think
it.
he's just trying to test Alfie's awareness and racecraft. Because obviously Saxman hasn't raced Alfie before, and neither has Alfie raced any of these D1 drivers before. Maybe a few in some practice sessions or just mecking about, but never in 100% league race. Or 50% league race.
And
but, you know.
Kip, the Rhino, apparently got 3-second time penalty.
Is that all we're rolling with now?
Oh, and
Is that his new name?
Brando comes on the field. He is around. P9 now for him. Might be damage. Yeah,
It looks like it's
definitely
damage, and that's damage. Oh.
We could see a retirement from Brando here because he'll be plumb last.
Yeah. He still could get a clean race point, so...
As 5 is in the chat, maybe we can ask him what happened. 5, did you have a wheel issue and get stuck in 8th gear? Please confirm.
Or do you just give up?
TASFW could have a run on TAS Sonic now. It seems that the heart's getting better.
Negative.
So you were just clowning around out there, 5?
And TASFW on the outside. Little wheel bump, but nothing too heavy. And Sonic stays in front.
So 5 Crown confirming
And Brando
that
retires.
he was trying to cause a safety car.
Oh, Brando and Kip.
Brando and Kip came
Crash.
together.
Did they crash into the pit entry?
I don't know, I can't see it.
It looks like they both crashed into the pit entry. I wish I had seen that.
So,
They might have missed the
only
pit.
10 left in this
It might have
race.
been Kip trying, because Kip DNF first. Hang on, I'll check. Wait, Kip must have hit the barrier, and then Brando tried to cut in, and then crashed into.
Kip the
Kip.
Rhino feeling very horny, apparently.
And DRS is enabled, we going racing
Yeah,
again.
because Kip DNF before Brando. So that could have been the case. Kip was trying to come to the pit and hit the pit wall, and then Brando had no time to react, maybe.
It's quite possible. As we bid farewell to Kip the Rhino for today, we'll see you next week. Unfortunate for Brando, though, he gets P11, so one position
And
too
back
short.
here, TASFW tries.
As I think Saxon might
close
try
enough,
and
though.
move again. Trying to go around the outside. Cuts into the inside.
Saxman really testing Alfie right now, and Alfie really living up to it. It's just the penalty that is going to hurt Alfie. He's not able to break away.
Alfie is a good racer, a clean one. It's just a penalty is gonna definitely come back to bite him on his chances of saying he won a D1 race. That will keep a
5
smile on
Clowns
his
says,
face
"Can you
for
kill
that.
me?"
Rakic and Courtney fighting with each other.
No, I can't
49.
kill you. I don't wanna. I would never lay my hand on a furry. So,
Yeah, sorry, Fire. Sorry to toot your horn, mate, but we can't kill you.
Yeah.
Let me guess,
It's not
5 is
actually
gonna say
to
I'm
me.
not a furry.
Something like that. Wow.
Wow.
5 Clown.
5 got bullied.
And Legacy got a 3-second time penalty.
5 apparently not only gets bullied off of the track, but bullies himself on the track. Shout out
So,
5.
next round of DRS.
Oh, TazFW, we're gonna
Yeah.
do one to Sonic. Look at these guys at the chicane right now.
They're fighting for lap after lap. Sonic. Can't just say Tess. Nice, better traction.
And he has DRS, but also Miguel.
Oh. Miguel goes in there. Tess doesn't give his spot up.
3 wide. Going to the
Ooh,
turn.
Taz
Has a
going-
little moment.
Getting a little bit of a slide. They're going too wide in the S's. Unbelievable. Great racing
That
by the
Hope's
pair of
legacy.
them.
He comes very
Now
close
Miguel
to that
can
now.
get a good line here, but it looks like he's dropped back a little bit too much.
5 crown says yes, not a furry Loki.
I beg to differ.
Yeah, I'm not.
5 clown.
And yeah, the top 3 is
5
still
is
status quo.
100% a clown. We're coming up to the one lap, well, 2 lap remaining.
Yeah, penultimate lap.
I was gonna say that, but I didn't want to fuck it up, so I just gave up on it.
Well, you are not allowed to fuck it up, you're English. I can do whatever I want.
Just because I'm English doesn't mean I can speak it very well.
Well, it should mean that.
English is the world's hardest language to get right.
No, it's not. Not even close.
5 says,
It's the easiest.
"Shut up, legend."
It's not legend, though, is it?
Legend is L3G3ND.
44, yeah.
I'm reading it how it was spelled in the chat here.
Yeah,
Legend.
Legend. 'Cause that's my
Legend.
old gamer tag. My very
The end of the
that's
leg.
the gamer tag I ended.
Did you struggle in English class?
Me?
Yeah.
No, the name I
Sexman, by the
wanted.
way, side by side with
Oh,
Alfie.
yeah, spoon. No, the name I wanted, which the correct spelling was already taken. So I just misspelled it on purpose.
It's giving me Grundle and Crofty vibes at the moment. Race is going on, talking about cheese.
I'm a
But-
friends person, so.
Out of ERS, Saxman's going to make the move here. Are they going to go side by side? Looks like Saxman's going to get ahead here. And he's got the inside line. Yeah, not a problem for
Last
that
lap,
Cone Man.
he waited for it. And then took it from him. And Miguel and Tassone go side by side. And Courtney got another 3 seconds. We've seen a lot of 3 seconds here today. More than expected.
Nick is in scenario 7. He can nick it from Alpha here. Just want to point out.
He could.
No.
He needs to make a second.
Legacy pressing onto Zonic as well. TazFW has
My
fallen off.
timings are kind of glitched.
Legacy, the closest on track to Tazonic, who is behind Miguel. So Miguel has gone up to P5, but Tazonic with no penalties, so he's going to jump him.
Yeah, but
As
as
we
a
got
racer, you
the
always
leaders
want to make it
coming
on
to
track.
the last couple of corners now.
Yep. Another win for Saxman. Another
so
triumph.
Saxman
Now
takes the
2
championship.
Lead, at
And
least.
Saxman is leading the championship. I don't know who got the fastest lap of the race.
And
Saxman
Funky
did get
will
the
get
fastest lap
P2.
as well.
And
And
Alfie,
Nick.
a very respectable
a
P3.
10th off, 2nd off for getting P3.
So, good ride from Alfie and
Funky
Nicholas
from
here.
P13 on the grid to P2.
You said they were D2 drivers. I think we need to bump 5 Clown down and bring these 2 guys up, don't you think?
Nah.
I want
5
5
too
Clown to
fast
win
for
some
D2.
races, so...
Is it
5 Clown
hashtag
says,
buddy 5
he
day?
says, shh. sure, lol. So yeah, he's open to moving to D2.
Okay.
He sent that message ages ago.
It's like Cactus, obviously driver of the day.
Oh man.
What do you mean? No,
I
you
think it's
don't. I have no
hashtag
idea
buddy-
what he's talking about now.
I
Most
think
he's
it's
alright with it.
hashtag buddy
He's
5
not
day.
making any sense. Stop using Google Translator.
It's definitely hashtag buddy 5 day, 100%.
Isn't that every day?
Isn't that every Sunday?
Well, we had a good
He's like, yeah, you don't
race.
want me
I
to
don't
win.
want you to
That's
win.
suck.
I want to see everyone win, even if they're a clown or a furry or both. So I mean, yeah, I do.
So everyone gets points in because everyone finished, but few drivers, Saxman, Funky, Nicholas, Tazonic, Rakish and Asik got a clean race. So they'll get a point, but I don't think Nick and Alfie will get one anyway. Well, Nick wouldn't get one anyway because of
Yeah. Seen an interesting race?
It's every day, bully,
Yeah.
5 day. I mean, there's 5 days in a week, so I mean, 5 out of the 7 days a week, yes, we will. But 2 days, you get 2 days off, okay?
Right, as I'll invite him in.
Well, maybe you give him 2 days off, huh?
Everybody give him 2 days off, yeah. But everybody can choose which 2 days those are. Seems like we've had some prickly person joining the party, kind of odd.
So,
I'm guessing everyone-
all are
just
here?
make sure you tick your boxes.
Don't be Erraticus.
Yeah, he might finally remember this week.
Let's
Did
hope so. Okay, let's start with P number 3, Alfie. Great race from you. First winning D1 and no amazing pace shown in this race. Sadly, you got a penalty and that cost you 1 position. Talk us about your talk us through your race.
Well, I don't really know. I just sort of drove. There was nothing really special that happened. I had a lap 1 battle with Sex that almost ended in tears, but luckily I backed out of it. And then I just sort of backed off a little bit and stayed within DRS, got past him, and then just went from there. But he had more DRS than me at the end, so not much I could do.
Yeah, you probably
Glad to
were
see,
very happy.
Glad to see that you practice safe sacks. Nobody got the joke? Come on, guys.
I did get it.
No.
It wasn't that.
Poor Erraticus. Legend, any questions?
Yeah, did you get your penalty by mistakes or was it just like too much pressure, do you think?
It was probably just me trying to go too quick and dirty, yeah, a lot of the time, because when I did go wide, it was probably about a centimetre. It was just me pushing too hard and dirty, yeah, I think.
Okay.
Okay, then let's go to our driver of the day. Funky, great race from P13 to P2. Good pace over the whole race. Question, what happened in qualifying for you?
I wasn't really feeling it today, so I decided not to qualify. I was gonna obviously get out in Q1, but Marlon and Killer had a pretty big incident going over the line, and it resulted in me going into Q2, and then after I started P13. But yeah, I just wasn't feeling in the zone today.
Then what's gonna happen when you feel in the zone? Jesus.
No, no.
He goes the opposite. He goes from the front of the grid to the back.
Oh god, I thought I was starting my quad. No.
So Funky for championship. Confirmed. Yeah, but good pace all over the race. Tell us through your battles, through the way, through the field.
Yeah, on the start it was already pretty hectic. There were a few medium runners who I think received like cold tires off the start, and a few had a few spins. And then it was just navigating my way, keeping my calm, and mostly it was just a few drivers making mistakes or pitting. And the only few real overtakes I probably made were maybe for P5 or P4, and obviously the really big battle with Nicholas as well was a lot of fun. The end of the race, obviously Sachs and Alfie today were on another level. Like I was trying to keep up with them, but I was having to burn all my ERS. So and Saxman was on the hards as well, so props to him about that as well. But yeah, it was overall a really good race in the end.
All right. Legend, Radicus, any questions?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So do you guys think that, because we were discussing this, these two D2 drivers, they look quick enough to be here? I mean, we were thinking about exchanging them and sending 5Clown down. I mean, thoughts, guys?
God
I don't know.
damn it, Radicus.
I don't know about that, but if we're talking on a serious level, a few chunk of the D2 drivers, they deserve to be promoted to D1 really fast. And the way Alfie was leading the race, albeit he had a penalty, it was just amazing to see like what he can do. But yeah, hoping that him, Nicholas, and maybe a few more D2 drivers who didn't get a chance to race today can also compete in D1 for next season.
All right, then let's go to our race winner, the big surprise. No, it isn't. Saxman. Heads could, of course, keep up on the hards with the medium runners. Great race again. The big question is, did you try to stick behind Alfie, or did you want to overtake him? Or did you just think, hey, here's a 3 second, let's wait, and then last lap? Just do it.
No, I mean, I definitely wanted to win on track. I don't like to win on penalties. You know, it's easy to sit behind a guy, and I kind of made a mistake there coming out of Spoon. I lost it, so I had to burn a lot of ERS to stay in front of Funky that I had been saving up, kind of plan my move. But you know, the whole race never had the tire advantage, and you know, anybody with a profile picture with Lewis Hamilton in it, it's gonna be pretty quick. So. You know, DK's he had some pretty phenomenal race pace. If I could have been on the same tire as him, I think I might have been able to pull away and open up that gap. But no, I kind of learned from the first stint that you know, I was going to burn even if I got in front of him on the hard tire, you know, with 5-7 to go, then I was going to be burning ERS to stay in front of him. I don't know. I did open up a pretty quick gap that last lap, so I don't know at what point the tires crossed over, but that was a lot of fun. You know, we went side by side. I don't know what happened lap 1. It just seems like sometimes with the handling model that if you hook wheels a bit, it just kind of pulls you guys together. So thankfully we didn't crash there. But and then I tried for, you know, the move of the year or season on the outside into turn 1 again, but tried it a couple times and. You know, he had too much ERS at that point, but GG's to Funky for P3 all the way from P13. That's pretty awesome, and you know,
it was P2.
P2 try. Oh, P2. P2. Well, on track. I forgot that he had the 3 second penalty. But yeah, so the championship battle's wrapping up pretty good, and if we can get Platt back here, last final few races, I think it could be quite fun. But
yeah,
you know, GG's
definitely.
to you know. DK there, he was pretty quick too.
The only thing non-ripe about the championship is Loki.
Non-ripe.
Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt, but speaking of Platinum, we have news that he'll be back next week. His wheel has been it's been
That
replaced.
is good.
Yeah, and he'll be back for Coda.
There you go.
So,
That is-
interesting
Well, that
race
sucks.
then.
I hope I'm not back next week. Hopefully I'm out for another week, and then I'll be back for whatever, Mexico.
Your favorite track? You're always spinning it on the front stretch.
But Saxman, one more question. You didn't maybe have the overtake, but the defense move of the season, because you pulled into turn 1 a very good switchback. Can you talk us through, if you remember?
Yeah, I do. I don't know if he let me by. It seemed a little bit easy, like he backed out of it. I don't know if he was trying to maybe stay behind me and just conserve that ERS. But it was pretty cool. I'm sure it looked good on stream, but yeah,
It looked really good, yeah.
I tried it a couple other times after that. It didn't work out so well. And
At one point, especially
fun
'cause you had
racing.
the penalty, looked like you were just having fun and enjoying
no,
yourself.
I
out
was
there.
I was legit trying to figure out a way to get by him. He did have a tire advantage, and just trying to pick my spot. It was a lot of fun, to be honest.
You wanted it on track, didn't you? You had to get it.
I did.
Classic Sax,
Okay.
man.
Okay, thoughts about the next race? Funky?
Yeah, Coda. Track limits. I mean, really good track. A lot of penalties are gonna rack up there for me. I always struggle, especially through the first sectors and the final.
I mean,
No one asked you.
oh, sad.
but yeah, looking forward to have a good race and happy that Platt's back as well for his home race. So yes, we'll see.
Sexman,
Yeah, Road
what about you?
track as well.
It's my favorite track. Penalties are always a concern, but I will not be here next week. So, good luck to the guys racing. Yeah, I'll have friends in town, so I'm spend some time with them now that Rona's not a thing in the U.S. If you guys have been watching this, but spend some time with some friends I haven't seen in a while.
Yeah, me and Funky are jealous.
Okay. Then LSW L3G3ND44, you can take us
God.
out.
Legend.
Not this again.